What's good, y'all boys? In today's video, I'm finna be putting y'all on to the stuff that you need for back to school. Non-negotiables. You gotta get this stuff. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first item on the list of back to school items that you need is a good backpack. And right here, I got me a little Nike Elite backpack for all my hoopers. Y'all know about it. But you just need a nice, good, comfortable backpack for back to school. Because when you walking around school, holding it on your back all day, you got books and stuff in there, you're not trying to be uncomfortable. And you gotta have one with space so you can fit all your books in there. But let's get into the next item. And with the next item on the list, gotta have some good colognes. Right here, I got Versace the Dreamer, and this joint says Ombre, I think. But you gotta have some good colognes. You can't be walking around school stinking up the place and stuff. And then I will settle roll-ons are also really good, like the roll-on colognes that you put on. Because like with these, every time I bring them to school, keep them in my backpack, like I gotta go to the bathroom to put it on. But like if you got the roll-ons, because like you don't want to be sitting in class just like you don't want to be sitting there like doing that. That's the stuff that girls be doing. But if you got the roll-ons, you can just do a little bit, like go right there, put it on, and nobody can notice. But gotta have a good cologne. Alright, so the next thing is a good hygiene, like skincare routine. You don't want to go to school and like have like acne all over your face, which I don't know if y'all can tell, but like my skin, I don't really have like bad acne. It's not the best, it could be better, but like I make sure I take care of my skin. Because you can't be going, and that's one thing people will fry you about, bro. If you got bad acne and like you get into like a little roast battle with your friends or something, I don't even know if people do that anymore. But if y'all like frying each other, they're gonna bring up your skin if you got bad acne or smells. That brings back to the cologne. Can't be stink dude allegations are one of the hardest things to get rid of. But yeah, you gotta have a good hygiene skincare routine. Can't be having bad skin. Next item on the list is a good set of headphones or AirPods. You gotta have AirPods in school. Whenever I leave my AirPods at home or I forget them, my whole day is ruined. Whenever you just walking down the halls, trying to listen to some music, you don't want to hear everybody in the halls and the nonsense they're talking about. Plug in your AirPods, listen to some music. Or you trying to, in class, doing your work, trying to get it done, AirPods, listen to some music. Are you trying to study for that exam you got coming up? Put in your AirPods and study. But overall, AirPods are just an essential for back to school. You need some good headphones. The next item on the list is a good pair of sweatpants. Everybody knows on the first week of school they pop out jeans. They got jeans on with the little boxy graphics here or whatever they be wearing. And then this next week, they ran out of clothes. They didn't buy as much as they thought. And they back to wearing sweatpants. Or you just want to be comfortable. So you gotta have a good pair of sweatpants. These are like some wide leg, little gray sweatpants. Shoot, I got them from H&M. H&M, putting y'all on game. Trust. It might be fast fashion or whatnot, I think. Trust. But you gotta have some good sweatpants. And I'll also say, if you still trying to look fly, but be comfortable at the same time, buy you a nice pair of like statement sweatpants. You feel me? Like, I don't know. But a nice pair of statement sweatpants, like some red and white, or like something that just stands out and you could wear like a basic outfit the rest of the stuff. Just buy you some of those so you can still have a nice outfit, but also be comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, I just realized that I had a cup blocking part of the camera. But the next item on the list is two good pairs of jorts. You need a blue pair and a black pair. For a base outfit, you can never go wrong with some of these. And for the first like 3 weeks of school, Nah. For the first like 6 weeks of school, you know it's still hot. It don't start cooling off till like that 7th, 8th week, and it's still a little bit hot. So you gotta have you some jorts, and baggy jorts. I don't know why dudes be having them booty shorts on, but you gotta have some good baggy jorts to go with any outfit, really. But alright, next time. Alright, so the next item on the list is some nice baggy short. I prefer baggy jeans. They don't need to be baggy, but I like my jeans baggy. Or they could be skinny. I don't do skinny. I don't rock skinnies. But if that's your style, I feel like it can still look good. But again, like I said with the jorts, you need a good blue pair and you need a good black pair to go with any base outfit. Now you could mix in some white, some gray later on. But you need to start out with you 2 good pairs of black and blue jorts. So the next thing on the list are blank white and blank black tees. I'm gonna put it up there on the screen because my black t-shirts are like in the washing machine, but y'all know what I mean. Some blank black t-shirts. It's just for a base layer outfit, or you're just trying to have something calm on, comfortable. Go in with just a black or white shirt on. Alright, for the next item on the list, we got graphic tees. Right here I got a graphic long sleeve. I got a graphic short sleeve. With t-shirts, with graphic t-shirts, you gotta make sure they fit your dimensions. Cause any outfit, even if the shirt looks good, it can break your outfit if the shirt that you're wearing looks super long on you, or it looks like you got a crop top on. Me personally, I like some crop shirts, but not to the point where you lift your arms like this, or to raise your hand and you're showing your belly button. That doesn't look good. But gotta get some good graphic tees. My whole desk just shook. The next item on the list we have here are some good sneakers. Right here, I got like some cream Jordan 1s. I don't know the name of these. And I got the Fear Jordan 4s. And like Craft Dunk. I got the 4s over there, but you gotta have some good sneakers for back to school. It doesn't have to be Jordan, Nikes. You could get some New Balances, some comfortable shoes. You need another one you need is a comfortable slipper. Not slipper, like a slide that you can just walk around school. You're not trying to be wearing sneakers every day at the school. You trying to pull up to school comfortable, especially for like hoopers, football players or something. If you play a sport, you're gonna want to be comfortable when you go through school, when you're going through school, because of the fact that you're gonna have to go train hard after. Alright, so the next item on the list is gum, bro. I can't tell you how important this is. You can't be walking around school with stinky breath, dude. You're talking to people all day, and if you're face to face talking to them and you got nasty breath, that's a lasting impression that you leave on people. Whenever they think of you, you don't want them thinking, oh, his breath stinks. That's not a good look. You gotta have some good gum. Alright, so for the next item on the list, we got a good shower routine. I know I already said something about a hygiene routine. You need a good shower routine, bro. Also, deodorant, cologne, all of that you need to have, that comes after this. Those just help. These are what you need to do. If you don't shower properly or you're not using the right stuff for your body, all of that stuff is just going to add on to must. You don't want to be adding fragrances and stuff onto must. You want to be smelling good, then adding extra stuff to help you smell better. You got to have a good shower routine. Make sure you're showering daily. All of that stuff. Alright. So for the next item, you need a good lotion. I just ran out of mine, so I have to go buy some more. But I'm gonna pop it up on the screen right here. This is the best one to use. But bro, you gotta have a good lotion, cause whenever you get out the shower, well, my skin, it's a little bit dry after I get out the shower, cause I'm stripping away all the oils from my skin. So you gotta replenish them with a good lotion. And shoot, the lotion also helps you smell better. You get good. It helps out your skin be softer and all of that, and it gives you a good smell. All right, so for the next item is a good deodorant for you. Everybody will tell you, oh, you gotta get this deodorant. Oh, you gotta get this deodorant. Now there is some deodorants that you don't need to get, but you gotta get a good one for your body type. Cause some deodorants that smell really good, you'll put them on and they'll last like 12 hours. And it's for some people, it'll last like 3. Even though it's the same one, some people sweat it out, or their natural body odor just doesn't mix well with the scent. The one I got Dove Men Care Plus, or Dove Men Plus Care, I don't know. But this says a 72-hour odor protection. Don't listen to that. Put it on daily. Put it on every morning. And after gym. But gotta get a good deodorant. Normally I'll be using Dove Women's. Just trust. But I ran out of that, so I had to use this. But yeah. Alright, for the next item, you gotta have a lint roller. Especially if you have like dogs or cats or like or a rabbit. I don't know. But if you got an animal in your house where it has fur and it's shedding a lot, you gotta have a lint roller, especially if you wear a lot of black. Dude, I'm telling you, when I was younger, I used to not care, and I got 2 dogs and a cat. Bro, I had a black shirt on one day. Dude, by the end of the day, bro, it was furry and it was bad. You gotta have a good lint roller, so you could just hit one of those, get all around your body, and shoot, get somebody to help you with your bag. You gotta have a good lint roller to get all the hair off, especially if you wear a lot of black. Alright, so for the next item is a good like lip balm or like chapstick. Bro, cause in school, winter's starting to come up. Like the fall and winter coming up right as soon as school starts. So you gotta have some good chapstick. This one about to run out, but I normally use a different one. I might put it up on the screen, I might not. But this is the only one I have right now to show y'all. But y'all gotta have a good lipstick, cause chapped lips, first off, they make you look a little bit unapproachable. And then second off, they just suck. Nobody wants their lips to be chapped. It's just a terrible feeling. But let's get into the next one. For the next item of the video, you gotta have a good water bottle, especially for athletes. But even if you're not an athlete, alright, but even if you're not an athlete, you gotta have a good water bottle just for going around school, bro. Like, you telling me you not finna get thirsty the whole day, and then water fountains be mad nasty. You gotta have a good water bottle. I got the little Gatorade joint. It's not the best water bottle, but it'll do. But you gotta have you a good water bottle, just a refillable one too. Gotta have a good refillable water bottle. Alright, for the next and final item of this video, you gotta have good jackets. Cause like I said, winter's creeping up. Fall and winter is creeping up the moment school starts. So you gotta have some good jackets. They don't specifically have to be zip ups. You do need some good zip ups, but you also need some hoodies. Well, you don't, but you could use some. But you gotta have some good jackets to wear just to be comfortable. Or get some jackets to be a little bit stylish. I got this pink and camo one. They both look nice. I can wear them in an outfit, or I could just wear them to be comfortable. But you gotta have some good jackets and zip ups to go throughout your school year. And that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We on that grind to 100 subs. We like 7 away, so if you can, just please drop down and hit that subscribe button, like button, and turn on the notifications when I post. But love y'all. See y'all in the next one.